Okay, good morning, good afternoon, at whatever moment you're seeing this video. My name is Marisha. I'm the owner of Tater Tots Child Care. What I'm going to be doing on this video is going through some of the forms that I would need you to fill out once your child is actually in the process of enrolling into the program. So I'm going to change the view on my camera. It's going to be pointed down so I can show you those forms. Hold on one moment. Let's see. All right, I hope this view is good. All right, so one of the first forms that we're gonna need, and this is more of the basics of what DCF is looking for. So right here, this is just a generic enrollment form that goes over, let's see if we can get this view a little bit closer. All right, so when you look at this form, let's make sure it's level. All right, when you look at this form, what we're looking for is we're simply looking for child's date of birth, enrollment. We're looking for the family information on this form as far as the mother's name, father's name, address, and your employer. In addition to that, if you go down further, we're looking for the medical information. Who's the doctor? What's the address and the phone number. But honestly, if you have the doctor and the phone number, that's good enough. The address can be looked up. When you flip it over, we also need the emergency contacts. So there are 4 slots for emergency contacts. We need their address, their work phone, and their home phone. And then we just simply need you to sign the date on the back. This is one of the forms that you need. In addition to that form, you're going to need the child care food program enrollment form. So this form, it's a 1-page form. We're mainly looking for right here where it says daycare providers, first and last name, that would be Marisha Jones. That's me. And then you would need the date of enrollment for your child, and then your child's date of birth, full name, address. And then when you come down here, you're going to look for the days of the week that they're going to be in care. So what we're looking for here is, this is basically stating that we're looking for, are they going to be here Monday and Wednesday? Are they going to be here throughout the entire week? So if they're going to be throughout the entire week, you're just going to check all of those days off. And then right here, you're going to say, for the meals typically served, I provide breakfast, lunch, PM snack, and supper. So you're going to select which, depending upon how long your child is going to be here. Like if you know your child is going to leave at 12:30, then you will only select breakfast and lunch. If they're going to be here throughout the duration of a full day, then they'll select breakfast, lunch, PM snack, and supper. And then down here, you go down to family information. We're looking for you to fill out your name as the mother and the father's name and address. And then down here, they even go as far as asking who has custody. If the mother is the only one with custody, if the father is the only one with custody, or if it's both of you guys. You'll do that, and then you'll sign, and then you'll date it. So those are those 2 forms. Let's pause this. I'm going to correct the footage so you can see from when I open up my enrollment packet so you can get a better view. Okay, so this is the enrollment packet that you will get from me. When you open it up, you're going to see a few pamphlets over here to the side. You'll see a few pamphlets on the side, and then you'll see the actual packet. You'll see the actual packet that you'll pull out. So within this packet, I'm trying to cover up my address. Within this packet, it's going to have different information as far as that relates to my program. So the different things that I require, a little bit of background information about me, different things in that nature. So you have an index that goes through everything to let you know what it is that you need. Or I'm sorry, everything that's actually listed in the packet is right here on the index page. Now, once you flip through this packet and get through everything, I mainly need from you I need the last page. So this page here is the acknowledgement form. On this acknowledgement form, it goes in depth to explain that it says, I'm aware that I must provide Tater Tots Child Care with up-to-date immunization records as well as the physical forms. In addition to it, it's also stating that you have been provided the flu, safe sleep for baby, selecting a family daycare home provider, as well as a distracted parent pamphlet. So those are the 4 pamphlets that are over here. Here's the distracted adult pamphlet. We have the selecting a family daycare home provider pamphlet. We have the safe sleep for babies pamphlet, as well as the flu pamphlet. So these are, you're just signing this saying that you received this and that you know that before your child enrolls, you need to provide the physical and the up-to-date immunization records. Another thing too that is also included is the discipline and expulsion policy. So directly behind this form, you will also have the discipline policy. Now this discipline policy is front and back. And then on the very last page, it also has signatures. I also want my parents to sign here and date here, even though they're acknowledging it on this form that they received this. I still like for them to sign and date it on here because there may be changes to the pamphlet each year or every couple of months. I may make changes to it. So I still want them to sign and date this form as well. And then I have a second copy that I will keep one for myself, and then I will provide one to the parents so they can have the complete packet. The complete discipline policy. So in addition to those things, another thing that is also required, that is also provided in your enrollment packet from me is the food and safety, the food safety for children under 5. This just gives parents generic information about the different things that they should be feeding their children. And then the other thing that I provide, it's not mandatory as far as something that is a DCF requirement, but as far as for my program, these are things that I want you to fill out. So I have the All About Your Child packet. This adds different things as far as like your child's schedule, their napping schedule, how they eat, do they have any allergies, have they had chicken pox, have they had, different things that I should know that would help me as far as providing the care that's necessary for your child. Now, this is something you can take home, fill it out, bring it back. It's not one of those mandatory things that I need before enrollment. Now, what I do need before enrollment is this form filled out. So this is for medical and non-medication consent. So when it comes to bug repellent, sunscreen, different things like that, maybe you might provide a sunscreen or that I put on your child that may break them out. I want to make sure you give me the consent to give them this sunscreen or give them that ointment or diaper rash cream. Because if it breaks them out, I need to know that you gave me approval to give them these different forms of non-medication prescriptions or anything. Now, when it comes to the prescriptions, I want you to go ahead and provide those prescriptions. Write down what it is. Let me know. Fill it out. Sign this. Bring it back. These are just things to make sure your child is safe, or we know what may have caused any issue if that is something that may take place. But yeah, so these are basically the forms that I need. So we got the medication consent form, All About Your Child packet, this enrollment welcome packet form, the child care food program enrollment form, and the child application for enrollment form. Those are the forms you're going to need moving forward as far as beginning the process to enroll into the program. Thank you, guys.